an arc. So everything will move A to B straight. That's just the way you see it, it's an arc. Until you pull out your camera and start doing time-lapse photography. And what we've found is using an equatorial mount. If you track a star in the southern sky, let's say that's the northern rotation, the centre of the Earth. There's Polaris in there, right? And there's the magnetic field lines coming out like this. And that's always turning 24/7. But at the same time as that's turning, the southern sky is turning, right? But because they think you think you live on a spinning ball, this should be turning all the time like this, and that should be turning all the time like that, not moving. But in actual fact, this rotation turns all the way around the centre Earth. It's turning all the way around here over the night to come back to exactly where it was where you saw it. Because that's within your horizon. You'll only see one rotation. If he's looking there, he'll see his rotation. There's always a rotation because it's projected from the centre. From the centre of Earth. Everything is projected out. That's what a black hole does. Our whole realm is created by a black hole. It sits back in here. It's not out there in space. Look, we can probably only fly about this high. 30,000 feet. But right up in here is the tree of life. Everything is created in here. We cannot get through here. This is our magnetic field line we're stuck in. You can't get in, you can't get out. Anyway, back to this southern rotation. So if you've got an equatorial mount and you want to track a star, that star's not going to do stay there and do a circle like this, is it? Over the night. You won't get a full circle anyway because it's only the 12-hour night, right? Or less. It's not going to do a semicircle. It's not going to do that. It's going to arc off to the west. I know science has got some BS to explain that, but this is what's actually happening. You fix on a star like this, and then in the southern sky, turns all the way around here over the night to come back to where it began. That's how it works. That shape is called a cardanoid. You'll see it in geometry. This is a black hole, the cosmic egg. The sun sits in a cosmic egg. It's like the yolk at one end of the egg. So we say the sun's down, that's the yolk. I'm the black hole. And in the centre here, the black hole, we've got the elliptic angles of the vortex. You're rotating like water. So imagine that. It's a big vortex. It has to wind up. So it can't be dead flat. Or it's just going to stay there, isn't it? It's not going anywhere. The sun's down there. There's the sun. The sun's at that end of the black hole. But that's not the daily projection. The sun shines through the black hole to project out this side. But it's not light, it's frequencies, all based on frequencies. Frequencies is light. And the black hole is an amplifier. This is like a trumpet. This is what Earth is all about: music, sound, frequencies. The moon being a harmonic oscillator that passes across the planets as it comes down to the Earth, back to the sun. Down around, the spirals down around all the planets, down to the Earth, spirals back up to the sun. It's all in nature. I mean, look at this, nature. Doing this, and it's to do with this. Not quite like that, but this, if you could look down on Earth, that's what the map would look like. All the continents drawn in here. These are lateral field lines from the Earth right up to the highest point in our atmosphere. You're living in a realm that's like this. You cannot travel in a straight line if you use a compass. you will follow this line. That's why we have gyros, to avoid the compass line, the magnetic field, go direct. But that's what it looks like in reality. And what science has done is they've taken these lateral lines curving into the tropics and pulled them out and flipped them up like this. Then drawn their continents on a spinning ball, on a ball, to make you think you now live on a globe. They've taken it and just gone like this. They've taken the field lines and gone like this. That's what they've done. So now you think you live on a ball, but you don't. So that's that. I've just shown you how that works. You cannot prove me wrong. That rotates all the way around over 24 hours. You'll only see it for the nighttime hours so far. You'll just see it do that curve west. Equatorial Mountain, watch that star do this track. Science will not talk about that. They cannot debunk it. Earth is not turning at all. It's the magnetic fields over our flat Earth, our fixed and stationary flat Earth. Now, some of you might have seen this phrase in the Bible that goes something like, Earth is, the flat Earth is supported by four pillars. Four pillars, right? So, the Egyptians have left everything for us. That's what the pyramids in Egypt are all about. This represents the sun. There's your four columns. Because in the centre of Earth here, you have the system. Pyramid there. This is the cross actually. Even Plato mentions the cross. This is the tiered pyramid de jure. The five main planets. So planet there, planet there, planet there, planet there, planet there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got 6 there. Let's say 6. The moon, the sun is created in here. This magnetic field in here, it's all about pressure. It's sitting there. This is created under pressure. Plasma is created under a strong magnetic field. We're still getting a field come up past there, but most of it's shooting, a lot of it's shooting in here. And then down through here is pressure. And this now creates the electrical side as opposed to the magnetic side, or negative, positive, electron, proton. So this is basically the pyramid here, and the sun is here. Because the sun's there, there's the black hole. Because our whole realm is created by almost nothing. Back in here, a black hole, that's the magic. It's just the magnetic, it's the realm we live in. You see that it's shaped like a brain? Because it's all based on that consciousness. So when you go into meditation, that dark place there, get there, blank, well, that's where the imagination, that's where things open up. And that's basically what happened. It's in a black hole. Everything's just opened up. It's a bit deep, but we won't go there for now. That'll do for this video. There's plenty more coming up. So if you like it, put a thumbs up and share it. Get it out there. Every flat earther needs to know how the flat earth system works. There's two skies, two separate rotations with a gap. You can see that gap. Get your camera out there. Now if you take your time lapse photography, which I forgot to explain, this is another way you can prove this. You time lapse, say face north, celestial equator if you're in the south that is, you will see part of the northern rotation on the horizon. You'll only see like half of it, because because there's the horizon, but you'll see your southern rotation doing this. But if you form east, you'll get this going on. Do several if you like, you'll get this. And work your way right around to the west, you'll always get this going on. Because that's this moving around over the night. A good reference is the three, it's the Rhine's belt. That's what I've been doing, I've been tracking it. So each time I get a video, you've got this, you've got this, you've got this, you've got this. You can't debunk it. It's exactly how the earth works. It's flat, 100%. Thanks for watching anyway.